Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make banana nut bread. I got this recipe from my late grandmother. She made some good banana nut bread. It calls for 3 bananas. I always like to use bananas that are pretty ripe. They have some dark spots on them. I make 2 batches at a time. And let's see, get all the strings off. I've already cut up 3 bananas for this first batch. This is the second batch right here. Just chop up your bananas, small slices. And you can see how that banana's kind of dark. That's fine. Keep your trash can handy here. Okay, this is the 3rd banana. Next will be 2 eggs. One, 2. Now Roscoe wants to go outside. That's my dog barking. All right, 2 eggs. I had to let Roscoe out. Let me wash my hands. Okay, after 2 eggs, we have 1 cup of sugar. I have them pre-measured. There's 1 cup of sugar for the first batch. Second batch, 1 cup of sugar. And then 1 1/2 cup of plain flour or self-rising. Either one will work. This is pre-measured, 1 1/2 cup plain flour. 1 1/2 cup plain flour. Okay, then 1 teaspoon of soda. Got my 1 teaspoon right here. You probably say, well, you don't need soda if you're using self-rising. I've tried it both ways, and adding the soda does make a difference. It makes it a little browner, so I like that. Okay, soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Here's my 1/4 teaspoon. Here's my salt. Oops. Okay. A little dab will do you. There you go. Okay, that's the salt. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Let me get my teaspoon here. My vanilla. Okay. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Each batch makes 2 loaves. So I'll wind up with 4 loaves here. And I usually freeze a couple. All right, let's make sure we got everything here. Let's see, I always save the vegetable oil till last for my dry ingredients. So let me measure 1/2 cup vegetable oil. Okay, there's 1, batch number 1, 1/2 cup. Okay. There's for the other batch. So we have 3 bananas, 1/2 cup vegetable oil, 2 eggs, 1 cup of sugar, 1 1/2 cup of plain flour or self-rising, 1 teaspoon of soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and you can add nuts to it if you like, or I add chopped pecans, but that's the last step after you mix this up. So I'm gonna mix both of these up. You kind of chop up your bananas before you, with your beaters there, just kind of smush them up a little bit. Okay, while I'm mixing, I'll give you a break here till I get them all mixed up. Okay, I try to mix it up to a fine, thick consistency, get rid of all the bananas, make sure they're chopped up real good. Let's see. Next, if you'd like nuts, I use pecan chips. It calls for a half of a cup. So let's see, I'm not going to use that one. That had, okay, here's the half a cup. You can just add nuts to your liking. Sometimes I've added a quarter cup, but that's about half a cup right there. The chips work better because they're smaller. That's the first batch. Half a cup. And the second batch there. Now, you add those last and we'll mix those together. Okay, now we have 2 batches that are ready. I have 4 loaf pans, Pyrex pans, ready for the mixture. What I'll need to do is get some spray. That's the one thing I forgot to set out. Get some spray and spray the pans real good. Okay, that's 2. Running out of room here. That's 3 pans. Okay. Now we have 4 loaf pans ready. I pour about 1 inch into each one. Let me get a spoon. Here's the first one. Roscoe is my assistant here. I'll turn around this way so scrape out all the goodies. see if they're about equal. This one has a little more. We can rob Peter to pay Paul here. But that looks better. Now we have those two. I'll set these out of the way. Now for batch number 2 here. Like I said, about an inch is what I look for. All right, now we'll go to be our 4th loaf here. You'll see my head. Okay. Now let's see, we'll compare these. This one has a little more, so sometimes I do better than this. Don't have to. Okay, that's better. If you see, it's about an inch in this glass Pyrex loaf pan. Okay, now we're going to take these over and put them in the oven. Okay, I have my oven set at 325. Got all 4 loaves in there. 325 for about 45 minutes. 325 degrees for 45 minutes. I'll see you back in 45 minutes. Okay, our time's up. Let's see what we've got. Looks good. I'm going to let these cool and then we'll cut into one of them. 325 degrees at 45 minutes works for me. My oven tends to cook a little hotter than some, so your times may vary. Also have, we can try the toothpick trick, and looks clean to me. Now that we've finished these, we're going to cut into one of them and see what it looks like inside. Put it on a plate here. I usually slice from the middle just to keep it fresh longer. That's what it looks like. This is a special recipe to me. It came from my grandmother, as I said, better known as Mama, Owen Cobb. She would always send something home with you when you went to visit, like banana nut bread or some white homemade bread. My oldest son, when he was younger, would want to go over to see Mama, and when we left, he would say, "Mama, can I get some chocolate bread?" So banana nut bread was chocolate bread to him. So I believe that completes the recipe and the little video. I'll put the recipe in the comments. And as I said, this came from my mama, and this recipe is in her own handwriting. That's another thing that makes it special to me. So thank you for watching. Bye-bye. God bless.